Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're getting right to it, tackling the final, and maybe the most crucial, questions about the future of artificial intelligence. So, this is the final chapter, Chapter 10, of a 10-chapter course on AI ethics, business, and society by Virtualization Options LLC. We spent a lot of time exploring all the opportunities and the challenges, right? So now, what's the big takeaway? What's the ultimate conclusion as we start to really build out this AI-powered future? All right, so let's just dive right in. We can frame this whole discussion around three fundamental questions. Questions that AI is forcing every single one of us to confront. First up, and this is a big one, how do we actually harness all this transformative potential from AI and make sure it serves, well, broad human flourishing? This isn't just about the bottom line. It's not just about economic growth or making things faster. It's about a much, much bigger idea, making sure this incredible tech actually helps all of us, contributing to our shared prosperity, our well-being, our happiness as a society. Okay, next, we got to think about the structure of it all. I mean, you can't just let a technology this powerful run wild, right? So the question becomes, what are the guardrails? What are the rules of the road we need to build to protect what really, truly matters? We're talking about our fundamental rights, human dignity, even the very fabric of our democratic values. And finally, we have to get real about the tough stuff. This is all about navigating these deep tensions. The classic push and pull between innovation and protection or efficiency and equity. How do you move fast without breaking things that might not be fixable? We have to acknowledge these trade-offs are real. Because, let's face it, there's rarely a simple, perfect answer here. So, that leads us right into the next part. Why is this so hard? Let's take a look at why answering these big questions is so incredibly difficult. Spoiler, it's not about finding some magic algorithm. It's about us. It's about dealing with our own human complexity. And this really gets to the heart of it. The crucial point here is that these aren't simple problems with easy, clean solutions. No, what we're dealing with are genuine dilemmas, situations where perfectly legitimate values are actually in conflict with each other. And this is what I find so interesting. This is where the complexity really shows itself. It's not a simple good guys versus bad guys story. It's messy. Why? Well, first, you have legitimate values and interests that just straight up conflict with each other. Second, we almost never have all the information we need, right? We're operating with uncertainty. And because of those two things, you can have smart, well-meaning people acting in good faith, who can look at the exact same problem and reasonably disagree on what to do. That's the human reality of it. But, and this is important, even with all that complexity, the takeaway here is not despair. It's not, oh no, it's too hard, let's give up. No, the message is actually pretty clear. There is a path forward. It's just not going to happen by accident. It requires deliberate, sustained effort from all of us.
So what does that effort look like? Well, you can think of it as having three key ingredients. First, thoughtful, sustained attention. This isn't a set it and forget it kind of thing. Second, we need practical frameworks and tools, ways to turn these big ideas into actual on-the-ground action. And third, and this might be the most crucial part, organizations have to choose to prioritize ethical AI. It has to become a core part of their strategy, not just an afterthought.
This really lays it all out, doesn't it? It's the two sides of the AI coin. On one side, you have this absolutely incredible promise. Unprecedented growth, scientific breakthroughs, maybe even solutions to huge global challenges. But on the other side, the peril. If we get this wrong, we risk concentrating power, making inequality even worse, and undermining the very democratic values we hold dear. This right here, this is the central tension we have to live with and navigate. So, how do we navigate that tension? Well, the answer isn't just about writing better code or building a smarter algorithm. It's about the human stuff. It's about the structures we build around the technology. We're talking about real governance, clear policies, and actively supporting the organizations that are genuinely trying to get this right. And that brings us to the end. As we wrap up, this is the one question we all need to carry forward with us. How will we ensure technology serves our shared human values? And you know what? The answer isn't going to be found in a lab or in a line of code or on some server farm. It's in the choices that you and I make, the choices we make every day as individuals, as companies, as a society. The future of AI, it's really, truly in our hands.